The Premier's plate is here at Go Media Stadium and will be presented to Hiroki Sakai and the Auckland FC players. Steve Corica, a delighted coach. Players absolutely ecstatic. They couldn't possibly, could they, have dreamed of this when they got the call from this club's football department to come and join this new project. And yet they all said yes, and not a single one of them regrets that decision now. Wonderful scenes on the pitch and in the crowd. Over 24,000 here on a very average night in Auckland to bear witness to history. And they are not done. They'll enjoy tonight, there's no question. They will enjoy this because it's not every day you lift silverware. Tommy Smith says he's never won a club trophy. Louis Verstrata has never won a club trophy. Let's get you to the presentations.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much for your attendance here this afternoon. Put your hands together for your Auckland FC, come on now. Oh, dearie me. As a result of this afternoon's thrilling fixture, it brings me great pleasure in reminding you that Auckland FC have just claimed their very first A-League Isuzu title. Rightio. Now, to make things official, please join me in welcoming to the stage the Executive Chairman of the Australian Professional Leagues, the Honourable Stephen Conroy, who will present the Isuzu 2024-2025 Premiership plate to your Auckland FC.
The celebrations underway, and they will go long into this night. Those players, well, I reckon Steve Corica might just say, have a night out, folks. Have a night out, you deserve it. The crowd, on the other hand, well, it is the end of a holiday weekend. Maybe the majority of these 24,000 fans might just pull another sickie tomorrow. Maybe they'd already organised it. Every player getting the opportunity to lift the Premier's plate into the Auckland sky. And just on cue as well, the rain has stopped, so it'll be a dry victory lap. That'll probably be the only thing that's dry, I would say, tonight when it comes to this playing group. Let's get you to our post-match panel if they can hear me. Kimberly Ritchie and the boys.
Oh, Piney, we can barely hear you down here. What a moment this is. What scenes these are here in Auckland, the likes of which we simply have not seen before here in New Zealand sport, as you mentioned. I think I've got the sneaking suspicion, Tom Doyle, Jacob Spoonley, that some of these celebrations might last fairly long into the night.
I think they're carrying on from last night, if I'm being honest, but look, I think it's something that New Zealand's deserved. It's something Auckland deserved, and now these players will get to celebrate it with their fans, which is the most important thing.
Here we go. The biggest cheer of the night. Rocky Sakai takes the plate, the Premier's plate, and parades it in front of the port.
Just soak that in. This is history, and one of the men behind it is with us now. Head coach Steve Corica.
Sorry.
Steve, I know it's hard to hear out here.
Yeah.
You'll translate. Yeah, thanks, Jacob. I'll just yell a little bit, but please don't think I'm being rude. You look at these scenes, you hear this noise. We've said it time and time again tonight. 409 days ago, this club didn't even exist. Can you even begin to appreciate the magnitude of what you have achieved with this team?
Tried to do that last night after the Melbourne City result, but it's going to take a lot more time. I think hopefully we get to the final, win it. After that, we can take stock after that, I think. Until then, we just keep enjoying the journey. It's been a wonderful script so far, and great atmosphere here again in the stadium. They've been awesome all season, and it's a fitting way, I think, to finish on our last home game with the Premiership play.
And is this the time where you're going to allow the team, the staff, a moment to celebrate before you hit the runway for the playoffs?
Yeah, I think it's a special moment. The boys deserve it. They deserve to celebrate, and that's what we'll all do tonight and maybe tomorrow. But I think after that we have to settle down and start again.
Do you think it would be a hard thing for the players to come off a high like this and then refocus on? I'm sure you've told you, you say it week in, week out, it's not about this game, just focus on this one, go to the next, but surely for some of these players, it's something they've never experienced in their career.
Yeah. Well, I think they showed the performance they put on today, and knowing that we had won it already, so we expect the same next week. We'll have the week off after that, obviously refocus and get set for the semi-final, whoever that may be against.
Steve, we're seeing the celebrations, we're seeing the highlights, we're seeing the rewards, but the season isn't always defined by that. Can you think back and pick out a couple of key moments where this side has overcome adversity or been challenged and responded?
There's been so many. I think I would take the Western United game when we lost here. That's a starting point, brought us back down to earth a little bit after a marvellous start. The win against Sydney for me is something special. The 3 derby wins, unbelievable, especially the last one. The demolition of Wellington was something really special, especially being at home as well in front of a full stadium.
Steve, it's on a more personal note for you, because we talk a lot about the team, and of course this is about the team, but there are people here who came to the stadium dressed up as you. They had the face cutouts, they had the navy suit, they had the black top. There is so much appreciation for you personally amongst New Zealand. What does it mean to you when you think about the impact that you have had on football in this country? That's
football, it's everyone's passionate, and Auckland are definitely passionate. They showed up in great numbers, obviously to support myself and the team, but it's not just the players, there's so much that goes on behind the scenes. Coaching staff have been amazing. We put a great crew together. The office staff have worked their socks off as well to bring the people into the stadium. But obviously the players are the ones that get the job done on the field, so full credit to them. They've done a wonderful job all season, only 2 losses. We want to continue that, obviously. Another clean sheet, which is amazing. First goal for Marley as well, which was a fitting way to win today.
Steve, what are